Hello, it's Shante Brown Sugar, the Brown Sugar Talk. Y'all, how's this hell of you dating a keeper? A keeper. Okay, 8 signs you're dating a keeper. He always treats you with respect. That's the truth. And she does too. She or he will always treat you with respect. Y'all, it is so easy to respect your friends. I can tell y'all, I thought about this yesterday and I was like, the other day when I was like, I'll cuss you out. I will cuss you out. It's not the truth. I've had arguments with my friends, and I've never had to cuss them out. Now we talk about each other because we're joking and stuff. I never had to cuss my friends out. I've never had to disrespect my friends. I've never had to like be mean to them, leave them somewhere, do something dirty to them. I've never had to do that. Some people have done me that way and still try to call me friends. It's like, nah, you left me there though. I don't know. I'm the friend that's gonna stay there. You want to stay there, then your drunk ass gonna be right there with me. He want to take you up to the room. I'll be sitting in the goddamn chair. You trying to fuck him or not? Like you see what I'm saying? I don't care if you want to fuck or not. But I'm not leaving you by yourself. It's just like that's how it is. I'm that person. I'm not like a dirty ass person because it's like I don't know. I think you have to have people to like help you through stuff. And like I said, it's better sometimes like being with your peers as opposed to like being with somebody older that's trying to manipulate you or somebody younger that's trying to get over on you. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody just out of your range just trying to do something. They don't know how you feel at that moment. They're not in your stage of life sometimes. So it's like sometimes it's better to be around people that's understand. Like I also had a friend who was a stripper, Dawn. Dawn was like so dope. And so it's like it was the same thing. Y'all, it is like phenomenal asses today, black and white and Asian asses coming to like yes, wear that short shit, you know what I'm saying? So but yeah, it's like that's what it is. It's like I've never had to be in a situation where I had to disrespect my friend or anything like that, or leave my friend or not be there for my friend or anything like that. So when people do that stuff to me, I'm like, what are you doing this for? Like, what did you do this for? I will get out of situations though where when I realize they're not my friend, I'm not about to do that shit for you. I can't. I'm not about to help you. I'm not a person that's like, oh God, this is so unhuman. No, it's like if they do some shit, they gotta get the fuck out my car. You gotta get the fuck out my car. And it's like it's because you did some shit. I don't just irrationally drop people off on the highway. It's not irrational. It's actually rational. I don't need rational for somebody to sit in my car, sit in my friend's house, and then talk about their kids in the car. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out, because these people ain't never done nothing to me. What the fuck we gotta sit here and talk about people? Get the fuck out. It be like you trying to push me into a part of a personality that's not mine. Like I'm not a person that do that shit. If I come to your house and hang out at your house, I'm not talking about you when I leave out the door. I'm not my grandmother. My grandmother, my dad's mother. As soon as you hit the door, touch it on that bitch, you can stand there and listen. She already be talking about you. You don't. You probably came there and didn't say nothing. She done ate up 5 pieces of chicken. You'll be the ate a half a piece of chicken that was hers. Some leftover shit. She'll be in that motherfucker talking about you like a dog. She ate 5 pieces of chicken and drank up all the water. She made my water bill go up. I'm gonna call her, ask her for some water bill money. It's just like, okay, that's irrational. I'm so serious. This is rational shit. Somebody telling me they jealous of my son, get the fuck out my car. Get the fuck. He too. Get the fuck out my car. Get the fuck out my car. And y'all, actually, when I dropped him off, he was close enough to walk. The same thing with my baby daddy. I dropped him off after we got off the highway. Now, one time I dropped him off on the highway. The second time I dropped him off after we got off the highway. I would get the fuck out my car. So for y'all to like actually think that it's like I did something to these people, it's like, nah, I didn't do that. Like you gotta get the fuck out. Like this shit ain't funny to me. You see what I'm saying? You can't be a good friend to other people, but you want. It's like, nah, get the fuck out my car. And so other people try to like call me on shit like that, and it's like you really can't because I ain't really saying nothing, and I ain't never said to the other person. Like that shit Joel King did when he told Rita that I said that she had bacterial vaginosis. I told Rita, you have bacterial vaginosis and you keep stinking up the house in the car. You have to go to the doctor. I told her. So for Joel to go back and try to tell it in, she want to fight me and all this shit. He was the cause of the fight. He should have just kept his fucking mouth shut. And he the type of person that'll wait for you to like say something so he can go tell people too. Get the fuck out my car. If I put you out my fucking car, then I want you out my fucking life. Get the fuck out my life. Now, how does that sound irrational? Is that irrational or rational? You understand what I'm talking? Get the fuck out my life. Get the fuck out my house. I didn't put you out my fucking house. I don't want you in my fucking life. If I put you out my car and my house, what the fuck I need you in my life? And I'm talking about they really came after me like I was wrong. I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong. She or he has emotional intelligence. Let me tell y'all what that is. Let me tell y'all what it looks like when it's not emotional intelligence. I'm telling you that I was raped, and then you send the rapist, the person that looks like the rapist, to see me, to ask me out. I'm sitting here telling you I was raped. You want me to stay at work and talk to you about it. It's from Dr. Howard, the principles and shit. You see, it's a whole list of abusive shit these motherfuckers and then to me. They'll go through the abusive shit. I'm gonna do this again. I'm gonna do this for her again. I'm gonna do this again. That's the shit they just did in Starbucks. They go through the shit, scroll through. I'm gonna do this again to her. I'm gonna do this again to her, thinking they gonna get some. I just realized Cricket wants to fight me. Cricket and Shanice want to fight me to try to steal my life because that's what Keely Sutton did. Keely Sutton came up trying to fight me. She ain't do shit because she was pregnant. Trying to fight me because she wanted to steal the shit from my teaching life. And I'm talking about y'all, they'll still come after me. You want to steal my life, get the fuck out my car, get the fuck out my house, get the fuck out my life. Y'all understand what I'm talking about? Let's do that shit in threes so these three pathetic, these social pathetic motherfuckers understand. Get the fuck out my car, get the fuck out my house, stay the fuck out my life. That's it. And that mean like unhacking my shit, whatever the fuck you got to do. Because I don't understand how a bitch will sit there with some stanky pussy and actually think that she can sit there and try to be me. Get the fuck out. He or she is willing to hear constructive criticism. Right, it ain't nothing like, babe, put some more water on your bangs. Try to give yourself some edges so we can laugh about that shit later. I need a man like that to be like, Shante, try to lay your edges down. Let's see what these gonna do. Like, what if we get samples and Aubrey be like, Shante, just try to lay your edges down and see what it's gonna do. Like, then I'll be like, nah, you try to lay yours down too. Let's see what happens. Let's see who the most Jewish up in this motherfucker. Whoever shit curl first, that's who win. What if Tracy come over? We do the same thing, Tracy. Try to lay your edges down with this shit right here. Whoever shit curl the most, that's the most Jewish. What if we do that with Adonis and Blake? We're gonna put this little edge control right here up in this bitch. Whoever shit curl up the first, whoever shit curl up first, that's the most Jewish person in the house. You see what I'm saying? Maybe I can make a pretty yarmulke, and that's who win. No cheating. No cheating. We got to be in the same room. Whoever shit curl up first, that's who win. You're the most Jewish motherfucker today. You are the most Jewish person in this fucking house today. You're the most Jewish. Y'all, you know what? Listen, when I hear Black Parade, and I'm like, when Beyonce say, fuck these laid edges, I'm gonna shrivel up, I'd be like, hell yeah. Hell the fuck yes. Hell yeah. I had to put a, like, I don't have to put a perm on all my hair. I had to put a perm on my edges. But look, y'all. She say, fuck these laid edges, I'm gonna let it shrivel up. Fuck these fadeaways, I'm gonna let it dread all up. Right, exactly. Thank you. Thank you so fucking, thank you. That is like my favorite part of the song. Fuck these laid edges, I'm gonna let it shrivel up. Fuck these fadeaways, I'm gonna let it dread all up. Put your fist up in the air, show black love. Motherland drip on me, motherland drip on me, honey come. Y'all know I'm talking about Blake, right? Motherland drip on me. I was talking about my hair, maybe my jewelry, but then I thought today that could be Blake because he's from Africa. You know what I'm talking about? Motherland drip on me, motherland drip on me, honey come around my way, around my. I know I used to dress like for the African parties. I put on the clothes and shit. Shit be busting, y'all. I'm so serious. I just love that shit. They always make something to show off my shape. I love it. I love it. I love it. But yeah, this time I'm like, that's something different for me. When she said that shit, fuck these ladies, just I'm the triple love. Like you was right there with my soul when you wrote that line. Whoever wrote that line, you was right in my soul. You was in my soul. They was in my soul. So yeah, I was like, I like that. So um constructive criticism. That's the opposite of it. But somebody saying, babe, you know what? Let's do this. Let's try this right here. Not like, okay, like look, I made my invention, I called it the Adonis. So I think I was on this show and I started talking about my invention about like under the sink, like you turn the water on under the sink. I think I thought of this before too. So I called it the Adonis, right? So somebody was on this shit and they was like, it need a tank. So I made two of them. I made a 5 and a 6. So I made a 5 without the tank, and then I made a 6 with the tank. He or she can have intelligent conversations with you. I like that. He or she expresses his emotions in a healthy way. Exactly. Like we don't have to. Sometimes y'all, you do have to scream. Like say for instance, there's something that happens inside of the house, and you like, I got to fucking scream, and you just scream, do it. All of us gonna scream, and we're gonna break some dishes. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Um, it's like with boys, like sometimes they want to cup up when they wrong and stuff like that. Men too, so it's like that's okay too. Like let's figure out how not to cover it up. Let's figure out how not to lie about it. Let's do it. You know, if you have to come to me and tell the truth, then what we gonna do about it? Then what's the solution? I don't need to get mad at you because it was already hard for you to come to me in the first place. So if it's that hard, then I need to make it easier. He or she is compassionate. Let's look up compassionate. Feeling or showing sympathy and concern for others. Compassionate. Feeling or showing sympathy and concern for others. Um, I like that. Like I like when I go out with somebody and they try to tip the person, they try to be nice to the waitress, they nice to the people around them. I hate when I go out with somebody and I'm nice to people and they like, what the fuck you nice to them for? That's the help. What the fuck? Like y'all, I have never been like that. I thought about this like when I hang out at the hotels, y'all. I be in the kitchen. I be outside in the back. Like when we on trips and stuff, I be all over the hotel. I be all over the fucking hotel, like doing everything. That's why it's always somebody that feed me. Like they be like, try this dessert, try this little girl, try this woman. And it's like even as an adult, like for real, people like try this, taste this, see what you like, see if you like it. Like I'm a foodie too. It's like, do they see that I'm a foodie? Like, is this like a superpower or something? I'll be like, what the fuck? Do they see that I'm a foodie? And y'all, I don't know everything about every food. Like, sometimes I'm just experimenting. I was just looking over there and I tried that some type of tea and I thought it was like just a drink or something. I thought it was tea, but it was like something else, a coffee. I don't know, yerba. What the fuck is that? Is that tea or coffee? But anyway, it wasn't good for me. But it's the fact that yerba might. What is it? Uh, Yerba mate or yerba mate is a plant species of how. What type of drink is it? Okay, it's a tea, and it has caffeine. So yeah, it's like I tried it, and I was like, "What the hell is this?" So it's like I'm not a complete like when they give me something to try that's new, I don't always know what it is. Like it's like, but I'm just like, "What is it? How do they know I'm a fucking foodie? How do they know what species am I?" I'm a foodie species. I mean species. But yeah, it's like I'm like such a foodie. Like it's like I love that. Like it's like ever since like y'all would not believe since I've been little, they'd be like, I'm not joking. Y'all, her ass is phenomenal. I had to stop her. The shape is like okay, it's and she has like this square like top. So it's like a trapezoid and then the booty is like a booty. It's banging and she has on a bell bottom pant. It's the dopest silhouette today. Because also the bell bottom pant is meeting the shoulders of the shirt. Y'all, she a bad motherfucker today. Listen, the woman that is walking down in this outfit is a bad motherfucker. Okay. So anyway, that's it. It's like a foodie, like I'm a foodie. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, since I was little, they always when I go to places, strange people be like, try this. Try this little girl. Try this little chocolate child. Try this. I'm like, oh thank you. Thank you. Try this, you little chocolate child. Y'all, I'm a foodie for real. I'm a foodie for real. Like it is so crazy. Like I'm like, what? How did they know? You should know these things about me. That's why that Maxwell song be hit me hard. You should know these things about me. You should know. Like I'm just like I don't know how to tell you. The Greek people, I've tried the Greek food. Try this. Try this, you little teenage black child. Try this. And it's like, what is those? It's right. It's wrapped in a grape leaves or something like that. It got the meat in there. I don't know what the fuck that is. Try all of this. Look, y'all, I'm going there and pay for $10 worth of food at me. Bring this shit out. Try this. Try this dessert. It has layers on spinach. It has layers on spinach. Y'all, I be like in there eating. I be in hog heaven for $10. Like I do not know why people want me to try that goddamn food, but it's always the same thing. Try this. Try it. You like it. It's good, huh? It's good, huh? It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. Yeah, I don't know what happens. I don't know. Okay, he is always working on his own growth. That's the truth. Like always moving in an upward spiral. Even sometimes if it's backwards, like if somebody got to be like, I got to get over the fact that my father left, and it's gonna be some primitive shit. Like, baby, I gotta go back to the hood. Guess what? We picking up and going back to the hood. Figure out why your daddy left. I ain't gonna leave you there by yourself. I ain't finna leave you down there by yourself though. That's how we finna play this shit. We gonna do this shit together. Fuck all that. He isn't afraid to challenge you and himself, and that's good. Like that's always good. Like, babe, make the Adonis. Make the Adonis. Make as many virtues of the Adonis as you need to. We will patent that shit and move on with our life. And so that's it. Like it's just I don't know, y'all. That's how you know you dating a keeper. Treats you with respect, emotional intelligence, willing to hear constructive criticism, can have an intelligent conversation, expresses his or her emotions in a healthy way, is compassionate, always works on their own growth, and isn't afraid to challenge you in themselves. And that's it. That's a keeper. That's a keeper. Anyway, have a great day.